Mwahaha.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's another scary sound.
I don't know.
Welcome to the Bonus Podcast, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloweener. I hate you. Happy Halloween. What is everyone dressed up as today?
I'll be very hungover flying back to Texas on Halloween.
Oh, well, which is today.
Yeah.
So you're not with me, obviously, because we pre-recorded this. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Mr. 305
on Halloween. I thought you were doing that at your spa.
At my spa. Like we're doing like a Halloween at SBA. So first day, we're all gonna be cheetah girls, and I'm like such a I just want everyone to know I'm just such a nice person that I picked the ugliest color so that the girls could be the cute colors.
That's very sweet of you. I don't know the cheetah girls, so I don't know.
Yeah,
is it like the Powerpuff Girls? Like they have different colors?
Yeah, everyone has different colors. So there's
Okay.
pink, blue, purple, and orange, and I'm gonna be orange, and that doesn't match my color palette.
No.
Like I don't look good in orange.
Maria should have been.
But I'm nice. So I said I will take one for the team as a good boss does, and I'll be orange.
Okay.
Because I'm a selfless queen.
Proud of you.
You know.
Cookie? Or
right?
do you want a cookie or a medal?
Both.
Okay.
And a gold star. And then the next day, they're all going to dress as me.
Wait, that's so funny. Are you going to give them dresses?
They said they have. Well, when I've done my closet clean outs, they've all been there.
Okay,
so
yeah.
they have my dresses.
Okay.
And then next day, we're all going to do like I bought a $200 Starbucks gift card because I wanted them to take it serious.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And a free treatment, whatever they want to get done by me, I will do for them. So
like you would even do a 60-minute relaxing massaging facial.
Something on the service menu.
I knew you wouldn't do that.
Fuck no. They can get microneedle, they can get a peel, one of the two, or a hydrofacial, or a dermaplaned. But anyway, I am Pitbull, Mr. 305.
She was gonna try to keep that okay because this is like competition day, so like who has the best thing,
and
she was
I'm
gonna
not
try
judging.
Yeah,
because we put it on Instagram, so Instagram voted.
Oh, and then she was gonna try to keep the Pitbull thing a secret, and then
obviously.
somehow it got out. I don't even know how they found out.
Because my computer is linked to the computer up front, so whatever I search,
Okay.
it like shows up, and I was pissed. I should
Yeah.
have used my phone, but whatever. I'm still gonna be the best outfit.
So that's Friday.
Yeah,
and
last
then
Friday.
What's
this past
Saturday?
Friday. I don't. I think no. We did Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Cheetah Girl, Savanna.
What about Tuesday?
No, it's too many costs. I don't want to make people spend money on costumes.
Okay,
you
fair
know,
enough. Yeah,
a lot of money to spend.
One day I'm gonna be Fred from Scooby Doo. Right, Fred? Is that his name?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, yeah.
Freddie.
Freddie.
I don't know.
I don't know. The one in blue pants,
The one that
white
looks kinda
sweater
gay.
with an orange necktie. And then I'm
Peter
gonna
Pan.
be Peter Pan, yeah. But like not like if you look up Peter Pan costume, absolutely not that. I'm not wearing like leggings.
Why not?
No, the costume is so ugly because I'm doing like coordinating outfits with a friend in New York, and so they were like, "Okay, you have to be Peter Pan because I'm being Tinkerbell," and I was like, "Okay." Looked up Peter Pan, and I was like, "No, I can't do this." But then they have like these like nice sage green suit, like a little oversized fit. Am I gonna go? I was told to go like shirtless underneath, so it's just like, you know what I mean. But I think I'm just gonna wear like a white tank or something underneath
Boring.
it.
I vote tights,
Okay.
shirtless.
No, Peter Pan is a child. Let's keep it PC here.
That's so funny. Okay, and then for my family, we're gonna be Ariel, Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, it's like the Little Mermaid cast.
Yes. Cyrus is Flounder. I
Mhm.
am Ariel. Lance is Prince Eric. And Fitz is Max.
Okay.
It's cute.
It is very cute.
But for today's episode, you guys, we wanted to talk about the scariest things that we've ever done to our skin.
Yep. Spooky skincare.
Spooky skincare.
Isn't that the title of your chart on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I said it. Spooky skincare.
That was like the OG. I was the first bitch to ever do spooky skincare. Now it's like a thing. She's a legend. She's an icon.
So we should start.
I'll start.
Okay.
So let's see. One of the worst things I've done. St. Ives. I used St. Ives. My mom used to have it like in all of the showers in our house. And like I used that as like a kid. as like a scrub for my face. I feel like every mom had St. Ives.
Not my mom.
Okay, well, she's different. She built different.
No, she just doesn't use skincare.
I know. That's what I'm saying. She's built different. She's not into girly stuff. Gosh, Neutrogena makeup wipes.
One at a time.
Okay, sorry. You
Yeah,
can
we'll bounce
go.
back and forth. Back and forth. I feel like it's more
Okay.
interactive.
Okay, deal. How about you run the podcast?
It is my podcast.
I'm gonna make you
now.
the host. I'll be the co-host.
Okay. Worst thing I've ever done. I would have to say, like, derma rolling. Definitely.
You did that?
No, yeah, I actually had a derma roller from Amazon.
Oh no.
Pre-Savanna.
Oh my god.
So yeah, derma roller, and then like
that's something I would have like taken to my grave.
No, but like literally using the derma roller and then using the ordinary like red peel thing after using the derma
You did
roller.
that?
Yeah.
The AHA BHA?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, and that was awful for my skin.
That's probably why your pores look like that.
No, they were worse before. I was trying to fix them, but
That's so funny.
Clearly didn't help. But
That's so funny. Oh my god, that's bad. That's really bad. Neutrogena makeup wipes for me, for sure. I loved and used them, and they burnt, like they'd make my eyes red, like this surrounding of my eyes red, and I'd get like dry eyes from them. But I still used it because everyone did. I didn't know any better.
Okay, I have a good one. Maybe I've said this before. There was one time where Savanna wanted to...
Oh, so you're going to add this to the horror stories.
Yeah, it is a horror story. It is by definition.
I was doing an experiment.
Exactly.
And you were my friend.
You know what Halloween is for? Experiments.
Okay.
So she was gonna...
You have to use a generic term.
Okay. So she was gonna do a...
It's a hardening mask.
Yeah, a very like hardening mask on your skin. But she wanted to try to do a like very light acne peel underneath it.
Which you can, and people do this. I've seen it on Instagram. People do it. So, not bad.
I don't know what happened then because
your skin's weak.
Okay, no. It literally adhered this mask to my face. Like when I'm telling you I was embalmed. Like it was almost as if she did not use a peel on me. She used Gorilla Glue. And so like with this mask, it's supposed to be like it's a process to remove it, but it was stuck to my skin.
I blocked this out of my memory.
She could not get it off.
I don't know if this happened.
No, it happened. I had a witness there.
I don't know what
I'm not friends with that witness anymore, but
yeah.
If I ever take you to court over this, I will have a witness.
Oh, you're gonna take me to court.
Get my bag. But so I had to, for the next 30 minutes, sit there in her little rinky-dink suite.
It wasn't a rinky-dink suite. We were in Flower Mound, Texas.
Okay, but compared to your spot now, it was rinky-dink.
Listen, he's a hater.
So I had to sit there in the sink and bathe myself for like 30 to 40. No, honestly, because it was probably like over an hour.
Psst, he's so dramatic.
I'm not at all. I had to go home and take a shower because I still couldn't get it all off. You were like, yeah, sorry, sweetie. Like, just get in the shower and just like sit there under the water and hopefully it'll come off. But this was like very early. Yeah, we were friends. And this was very early.
You would do it to a client.
You would never do it to a client. But tell me that's not a good spooky story.
Okay, that is spooky. Whatever. Okay, let's say mine. When I thought it would be a really good idea to microneedle my neck recently and then put the PRX T33 peel on it.
This is a good one.
And it's taken like 2 months to heal. That was fun. It's actually healed completely now, but
yeah, no.
It was actually spooky for a minute, but it's because I always test the waters when it comes to myself because I know I can fix it. Like if I fuck it up, I can fix it. So I'd never do this to a client. And so I don't want anyone to be like, oh my God, like, would she do that to a client? Like, no, bitch, obviously not. Like, I've never hurt a client ever. I've never burnt. I can say this always. I've never burnt a client. I've never hurt a client. I have nicked a client before in the past with a dermaplaning blade. But that's about it. And one time, I think, possibly with a laser. I don't do lasers anymore.
You learned your lesson there.
Well, okay. The story with that one was... So I had just graduated laser school, okay? And laser tech school is 7 fucking days, literally, in Texas. So it's really fast. Like, honestly, should be illegal. They're like, yeah, here's your certificate. Like, you can go blast someone's face off and burn their face off. Have fun. I got hired at a rinky-dinky med spa. Okay. Was a drug front for a while.
Oh, that one.
Yes, that one.
Got it.
Anyways, so they had hired me, and then they're like, here, you're going to go do this ablative laser my first day at work. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable. They're like, there's a handbook. You'll be fine. It wasn't fine, obviously. Kind of burnt her, but I didn't like scar her. I didn't like burn her, but it was a little crispy.
Okay.
But I fixed it. But still. Anyways, I did do that. Not my fault. I wasn't trained. And they told me to just read the book, and I did. But I'm also kind of illiterate. So anyways, going forward. So anyways, I've never hurt a client, but yeah, that was spooky. What I did, so you should more stamp the neck area before you do the PRX T33 peel on it. The PRX T33, it's actually hydrogen peroxide, kojic acid, and TCA. And it doesn't make your skin peel, but it's like goes pretty deep into like the second layer of the skin and helps build collagen and elastin. But me pairing it with like intense microneedling on the neck area is very, very sensitive area.
She was scrubbing.
Yeah, it was not good. I was way too aggressive. But the cool thing is the rep I talked to, she's like, oh, I've done this to people before. You'll be fine. And I was like, okay, cool. And it was fine. It just took a while to heal.
Yeah, like a long time.
Yeah, it was annoying. It was so annoying. I was like,
it was more than annoying. You were like depressed.
Yeah, I was like, because it was just fucking annoying.
Yeah. Well, because you're like, how am I going to have this on my neck and like be an esthetician? Like,
yeah, it's just embarrassing.
It's not your brand.
You know, never will do that again. Sad times. But she's fine now and it actually does look good. My little necklines. What else? Your turn now.
I went on Accutane.
That's spooky.
That is spooky. It literally turned me into a 70-year-old man.
Yeah.
Like when I would bend down to wash my face, I couldn't stand back up straight. When I would get into bed, like I was in such severe pain. Like every single joint in my body dried up. Nosebleeds all the time. Like if there was a symptom for Accutane, except for the mental stuff, like I didn't have any like.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't have any mental side effects, but like physical, every single one.
Ugh.
But
dry mouth, everything.
Oh, everything. Like literally it dried up everything. I mean, did it get rid of my acne? Yeah, it did. Did it come back? Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the thing about Accutane is like it's not a fix. It's like a Band-Aid.
But I never did a full treatment because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, there are some people it works for, but it was awful. That was scary.
Okay, so here's one of my spooky skincare. I worked for a plastic surgeon. He was an asshole. And he was like, yeah, you can like microneedle yourself, but our numbing cream's really expensive, so you can't use our numbing cream. So if you want to do it, you have to do it without numbing cream. And I did. And it hurts so bad. But it's kind of like a shark attack, I feel. Like, you know when people say, like, when they get bit by a shark, like the pain's so intense, you just don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, it like hurt for like the first 5 minutes. And then after you do it, you just kind of like, I feel like you black out a bit.
Yeah. I feel that.
So I did do that. That was pretty spooky.
Your mom is always like, I can do microneedling with no numbing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Can you, Nikki?
Can you?
Can you? Okay, what about you?
I wish you talked longer. I take your talking to think.
You do like any Bjorn nose strips?
Oh, absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah, I absolutely did those. My mom bought those for me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do those. They don't do.
What's some like gross Sephora skincare stuff you bought and used?
I bought it. We did that podcast on. We talked about that. I literally bought everything in there.
Yeah.
Like literally basically every product that Sephora sold in 2018,
were you like a Rogue member? I'm sure you were.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so funny. When I was dating Lance, one of my like birthday presents, this is before I was an esthetician, I was in nursing school and I was dealing with such bad acne. He bought me like the entire Mari Badescu line because I was like, swore it was going to fix my skin. That shit smells so bad. That whole line smells so bad. It smells like old people.
When I was in college, I did not wash my sheets nearly as often as I should have.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Probably didn't help my acne.
I'm trying to think what else I did. Clean and clear morning burst and then the night burst. That was my shit.
I'm trying to think of, I can't remember what I used to use.
Like in middle school.
Yeah, I can't even remember. My
God,
skin wasn't bad back then, but
I used everything.
What else have I done?
Sun poisoning. I used to get sun poisoning literally every year on my vacation with my family. So I refused to wear sunscreen. My mom always laughs. She's like, it's so funny that like you have a sunscreen license plate and like your whole brand is sunscreen. Like you reapply till you die. Like it's just such a big part of who I am. Sunscreen is like a big part of my life, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think when you think of me, you think like sunscreen because I'm such a big advocate of it and I love it so much. But I was the girl that like refused to wear sunscreen. My parents literally had to like ground me. They're like, you're not getting out of this room until you put sunscreen on because every vacation for years in a row, like they started doing like skiing vacations because of me, because I kept getting sun poisoning, like to where I'd get blisters on my body. Like literally, I wish I had pictures. They're probably on my old laptop from like middle school, but there was one where I had like on my eye, it was like a blister and it busted and it was just all this oozing fluid from the sun because I literally would not wear sunscreen because I wanted to be tan so fucking bad. Like so bad. Like it was like a thing. Like if you're tan, like, and still I feel like our society is like that, like tan, like, you know, you're hot girls or you're hotter when you're tan. And then my Grammy used to always tell me like, which also feeds into like the body dysmorphia issues that I might have. But my Grammys, I will never forget this. There's two things she always said to me. She always said, tan fat looks better than white fat, which I still do believe.
Okay.
Because it hides cellulite more, I feel like. I don't know. It looks better. Like you look skinnier when you're tan.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe my Grammy put that in my head.
And so that's how you see it.
And then she said, a moment on the lips is a lifetime on the hips.
Explain that one to me.
Like a moment, like food on your lips for a moment is a lifetime on your hips.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, I'm showing me that when I was like 5.
That's not good.
I know. That's spooky.
Yeah. Trauma is
alert.
spooky. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, sunscreen. I literally like would never wear it.
Yeah. I mean, me neither. But I also like didn't like. think I got like sunburned once, and then I just never wanted to be in the sun again.
Aww.
Like it was awful. So I don't.
You're like Lance, learn your lesson once.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, it'll be fine.
I definitely used to always use like every product was an active ingredient. Like no hydrating products. Like fuck that shit. I have acne. I need every single thing that they say can help acne. Put it all in one and just do it.
Like a cocktail.
Yeah. And so used to do that.
That's bad. I used to be the biggest whore for a Lush face mask. Like obsessed.
I never bought into it.
Loved. I used them every single night. Every night. I face masked every night. Like my obsession with baths now, like that with a face mask. And so I would strip my skin because I literally would wear a face mask.
Like a mud mask every single night.
Like the cupcake one, the blue one, the mask of magnesium. I don't know what it's called. All of them. I loved Lush face mask. Like
you still do love Lush, just maybe
but
not
no,
there.
I like Tyler.
You were a stan.
Every time I was payday, I went to Lush. Now I just get the bath bombs, but like face mask, the fresh face masks that they make in store, I miss them. I was a really happy time in my life. They smell good. Would I use them? No. Maybe on my hands.
I bought the $1,000 La Mer moisturizer.
Yes, that's spooky.
Don't fucking do that.
No. The stuff's literally overglorified Nivea. Let me think. What else have I done? Oh my God. For a while, I swore the Estee Lauder Pore Refiner in the little green bottle was like the only thing that would make my skin look good. And it actually made my skin worse, but I didn't know.
Oh, I was about to ask, did it make your skin look good?
No, I think I just like, I don't know, in my head, like convinced myself it was working.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I was obsessed with that. Obsessed. That was like my favorite skincare product. Like I had me at a chokehold. Like I would go to Neiman Marcus and repurchase it all the time. Yeah. Sad.
I think that's it for me.
That's it? Oh,
you're like, girl, I got more.
God, what else did I do? I did a derma roller, but only on my cellulite on my butt.
Okay. There could be worse things. No, I was like up in my nose, up in
Picked my skin. God, I was a skin picker.
Okay, yeah, me too.
You still are, bitch.
No.
Okay, good.
Mm-mm.
Proud of you.
Unless it's like very much like, like it's not underneath the
Yeah.
skin at all anymore. It's like literally like there's like the thinnest tiny layer
Mhm.
between that whitehead. And I
And
have to go
your
to
skin will-
work. No, literally like I could wash my face and it'll pop.
Oh, that's
You
good.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it was ready
That
to
counts. That counts.
go.
Yeah.
That counts as being a skin picker?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe
Low
I shouldn't
grade.
touch it. Yeah, low grade. Like
Low grade.
I'm like, like it's like the difference between being an alcoholic and like having a drink at dinner.
Yeah.
Like I'm
You're
just
like
having a drink at dinner.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
Fair.
I agree. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I did a lot. There's probably stuff I like probably blacked out of my memory.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like I had a lot of trauma during that time in my life, and so I feel like a lot of like things that happened during that time of my life, like I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But we've learned.
we've learned, we
We've
grow,
grown.
we skin better, we trust.
We don't do too much experiment. I mean, Savanna experiments on herself, but
Sometimes.
no experiments on me anymore.
Not after that neck shit, man. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
clean scotch free for a while. Like I'm playing it fucking motherfucking safe for the next foreseeable future.
As you should.
Yeah. Don't test the waters.
No.
You're not invincible. Even if
No.
just because you're an esthetician doesn't mean you can't hurt yourself.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I hope you guys have an amazing Halloween. I hope you
Yes.
guys like
Wash your face. Oh, and be careful if you're doing face paint tonight and you have acne. Have fun. Don't let acne control your life. But do like a clay mask after.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, peel pat it up.
Yeah, I would never do face paint personally.
Personally, I wouldn't either, but to each their own. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Bye, guys.